Alright, boys and girls, today we are going to be talking about the Yamaha Kodiak 700 Special Edition. Non-Special Edition is kind of all the same thing. So I am going to say sorry right off the bat if there are chickens in the background and if there are cows mooing or whatever they make in the background. So we're going to start off. Alright, so we're going to start off. This is the Yamaha Kodiak 700 Special Edition. This one is from the year 2016. Now, the nice thing about the 700 is they have an amazing amount of torque. As you can see already, this is getting put to work. It is currently pulling our chicken coop around the grass. So, yes, it does come with a hitch for a trailer or anything else you may be pulling with it. So, 700 cc's, it's actually 708 cc's, not to be specific or anything, but it is 708 cc's. It comes with a winch from the dealership, but you do have to, see, we have this little, thing right here, that was, custom, we put that on. So the nice thing that Yamaha has to offer about these Yamaha Kodiaks is they come with four-wheel drive, obviously, but they also come, so that is four-wheel drive, you push that in, it's four-wheel drive. They also come with a diff lock, which not all brands offer. So basically, a diff lock is where both of the front wheels spin, and both of the rear wheels spin. See, now, in four-wheel drive, just one of the front tires will spin, which is also nice, but Yamaha offers that diff lock, and that is amazing if you're in a sticky situation and you got to get out of a mud hole or whatever you may be stuck in, or if you're trying to pull something heavy. So, like I said right in the beginning of the video, we are pulling this chicken coop with the Kodiak 700. It comes with a hitch, so you can put on like a boat trailer, or if you're moving something around the farm. So the Kodiak is meant for more of a utility four-wheeler around the farm, ranch, more pulling and put to work. Instead of the Grizzly, that Grizzly is made for more trails than around the farm. So yet again, the Grizzly does come with a hitch, but it is just not meant for as much farm work and slow riding as the Kodiak is for. So this Yamaha Kodiak came with a front headlight. So that will come on all the 700 machines within 2016, but we are in 2026. So now I'm positive all Kodiaks come with that front headlight. If you add it, so you can add it. This does have power steering. Now our 2014 Yamaha Kodiak 450 does not have power steering, so that is a nice bonus on these machines. It is a different setup as the 450. So on the 450, your gas tank is up here, and you have a storage compartment about right here. Now, the 700 is laid out a little bit different. As you can see, the front bumper is a little bit different. It is definitely more of a wide machine. The 450 is a little bit smaller typically, but the 700, yet again, is way more cc. It's a bigger machine. It will be a bigger machine. So this one has the center compartment, and the 450 has a side fender compartment, which is also nice, about the same storage. So one of the benefits on this machine is this was not stock. That actually didn't even come with the machine. If you're looking to get a 2-up seat, you're going to have to buy that separate. That is a separate package deal, I guess you could say, separate modification. But the nice thing about these Yamaha Kodiaks 700s is they are very powerful compared to the 450. You have a lot extra cc. I don't know the horsepower rate, but now in 2025, these are, or 2026, 2025s, they are going for way more than they did in 2016, 2014-ish. Like 2014, the Yamaha Kodiak 450 was about $6,000. Now in 2026, you can get a Yamaha Kodiak 450 Special Edition for $14,000. So more than doubled over the past 6 years. It's just really, it's genuinely crazy, the prices nowadays, and they really haven't changed much. So this machine does come with two front lights, and then you have obviously the steering light on the front, like I mentioned. Now, the thing about this Kodiak is it is actually, the back bar is pushed back. As you can see, these bars are coming back out. And with the 450, it's just straight out of here. This machine is definitely, I would say, pushed back more than the Kodiak, more than the 450, pardon me. The 450, I feel like, has less room in the front, but also more room in the front. Like, you have that benefit of that side storage compartment. But on the new 2026s, 2025s, you don't have any storage, which kind of sucks. Really, the only storage you have is under the seat, and that's not much. The older machines, they came with, this middle compartment, and if you got the 450, it would come with the side compartment. Now, on the newer machines, they don't come with any compartments besides what's under the seat, which kind of sucks. See, obviously, this is a utility four-wheeler, so it will have a front and rear rack. It obviously has that hitch. It has these are from 2016, original tires, so they're not crazy, but it does have a pretty aggressive trail tire, you could say, or farm tire. These rims are also really nice. As you can see in the tall grass, they have the Yamaha logo. They've really kept the rims the same in 2025 and in the 2016s. One huge difference between this and the newer machines is this machine is a lot lower than the new Kodiaks. The new Kodiaks, I haven't really took a peek at them too much, even though my buddy does have a 2025, is the suspension is way higher. So instead of it being so low, it is lifted up a bit much, and it's about 2 inches lower to the ground. This machine is 2 inches lower than the 2025s and 2026s. So these machines, obviously a Kodiak, you're getting best of the both worlds. You're getting, utility quad. You're getting a fast horsepower machine that will do anything you put it to. Almost anything, really. The only thing this thing can't do is run through a brick wall. Now, the nice thing about this Kodiak is the air intake. I'll show you guys. The air intake is up here. That is the air intake. So the air intake is not lifted up and not snorkeled above the rack. It is technically above the rack. It's right here. But if you are doing mudding on these machines, they are great machines. They are not as powerful as a Can-Am 1000, but those are meant for mudding, and these are meant for everything within the same horsepower class and same CC class. So yes, you can obviously snorkel these machines, which is a probably good idea if you're going to be deep water mudding these things. But obviously, as you can see, we have quite a bit of mud here. I do wash this machine every time we go mudding, because if you don't, it will stick to this machine. But it is just an all-around great machine. Now, a good question. Maybe if you're looking for a machine, this is CV shaft driven. It is not straight axle, which is nice because this machine has, forget the name, the type of suspension that it is. I'm pretty sure it's independent suspension. Is if you go over a log on that one side, only that one side will lift up. So let's say you go over a log on the right-hand side, these two tires will go up, and those other two tires will stay on the ground. Now, whereas the Honda Rancher has a straight axle right across. So if you were to go over that bump, it's going to be way bumpier than the Yamaha Kodiak. And if you are going to buy a new Kodiak in 2026, that would be $16,000. From $16,000 to probably $14,000, depending if you get a special edition and the modifications that you can get with this machine. So one modification that might be a good idea is a winch. You can purchase a winch as an extra along with that headlight. Custom tires if you want, custom rims. And the newer machines, like I said, they have higher suspension, which is great for more aggressive trail riding and great for overall working on the farm, which I think is a great idea from Yamaha to lift it up 2 inches. Not crazy high, but it is enough to where that is a great decision to help out when riding in deep mud or going over stumps and rocks. And this is also belt driven. So this is your belt compartment, I guess you could say. Like, this is where your belt is. So you have your main clutch and your secondary clutch. That is a belt, obviously. And that goes to the like PTO shaft. You can't really see it, but it's in there. Then that goes to this differential that goes out to these CV shafts. So if you guys were wondering, it is mainly belt driven. There's a belt air intake in the front, a belt exhaust in the back, so where air can get into the belt and it doesn't overheat, and to where air can escape. You don't want to go really past that rack because you will sink it, or you will get air in either the belt compartment or the engine, which would suck. Now, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. If you had any questions, please put them down in the comments. If you guys have any content suggestions, I'm sorry there hasn't been as many GoPro videos. Currently, the 450 is getting new CV shafts for the rear end, so those are coming. Will probably be here in the next 2 weeks. So I have been slacking on content. I'm really sorry about that, but that is going to wrap it up for today. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you all in the next one.